Hello students, welcome back. So now we are going to be talking about strip plot. A strip plot, it displays individual data points for your numerical variables across different categories. So strip plot, it shows every single observation. In other words, it shows every single data points. Now do not use your strip plot for large data set. Then your graph is going to become, your plot is going to become very cluttered. Okay, so importing my Seaborn library, I'm also importing Matplotlib library. In this particular instance, I'll be using tips dataset. So I'm loading the tips dataset. I'm displaying first few records of my tips dataset. So this is my record right here. Okay, so I'm calling strip plot inbuilt method. I'm specifying my data. This in this case is tips, and I want total bill. Total bill, that's the one I want to see. So do the strip plot of total bill, and each one of these points is my data points right here. So you can see that each data is a data, each dot, that means each one of these dots is a data point, and most of my data is between 10 and 25. You can see there that a lot of your data is basically lying in this region right here. So you can kind of like draw a conclusion that most of my data is spread basically spread between 10 and maybe 25 or 24, how you read this. Let's compare this with the box plot. So in this case, I'm creating a subplot and I'm specifying like I want one row and two columns, and this is my figure size. And now I'm just doing strip plot with the total bill. I'm also doing a box plot of the total bill. When I plot them, this is how they look like. See, so this way you can do side by side comparison. Let me decrease the size of the screen so you can see. So if you recall of your box plot, 25% of your data, it lies below 14. That's your Q1. So in my box plot, you can see that this is approximately, I would say, Q1, which is 14. So 25% of our data, it lies below that. So if you come over here, that should tell you that this is your 25% of your data right there. 50% of your data, it lies below 18. This will be your Q2. This is my Q2. This is my 18 right here. So if you come over here, by the way, I'm just taking a little wild guess over here. This seems like 18. This could be 17. This could be 19, but 18 seems like a right number. So now if you look over here, if you compare, you can see that 50% of your data, if you look at all the data points, 50% of your data, it actually lies in this over here, and 50% of your data lies on top. Likewise, you can draw the same conclusion with your 75% of your data lies below 24. 24 would be this point right here. So if you come over here, you can see that 75% of your data lies in this region, and 25% lies in this region. Also, you can see some outliers too. You see these outliers. So these outliers corresponds to these points right here. And now let's add category in this case. So my x equal to day in this case. So y equal to total bill, which is the same as above. And so when I plot this, you can see that this is how it looks like. So this is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Each one of these dots right here, that's your data points. And you can see that there are not many customers on Friday. You don't have many people coming on Friday. But Thursday, okay, Thursday again, not okay. Thursday is a lot of, there were some people. Saturday, Sunday, you have a lot of people coming on Saturday, Sunday. You can make these types of observation. Now, if you have a large data set and if your points are very close to each other, you can add a jitter. So all you have to do, put jitter equal to true. And this will actually separate your points. So in this particular instance, you can see some of the points are separated because of the jitter right here. Also, you can specify another category, yeah, category. In this case, I'm specifying u equal to time. That's my time right there. And when I plot this, it's going to separate based on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and also in your time you have lunch and dinner. For Thursday, you can see that there is only one guy who came for dinner time. The rest of the people, they all came for lunch. On the other hand, for Friday, it seems like there were some people for lunch, some people for dinner. But look at this, on Saturday, Sunday, you see nobody for lunch. Lunch, blue dots, you don't see any blue dots. All of them are orange dots. So that tells me everybody came for dinner on Saturday and Sunday. So these are my observation. All customers on Saturday, Sunday are for dinner, and more customers for on lunch on Thursday. Okay, and you can also separate the points, by the way, if you want. So you don't want to have orange, interleaving with this with your blue points. So you can actually separate that. All you have to do, put dodge equal to true. So when you put dodge equal to true, it's going to separate these points. So orange has been separated now. So now you can see your blues and oranges have been separated. So you can count each one of them individually. You can see that for Friday, you have more people coming for dinner, but less people coming for lunch. And on Thursday, there's only one guy coming for dinner time. Rest of them are for lunch.